giving you the opportunity to freeze your Ultima token for 36 months. Why would you do that? The reason is because when you do this, which is fully automated, you don't need to do this yourself, is click of a button, then you generate something called a smart contract. And this smart contract is going to take you one Ultima token and is going to produce 7.2 times more tokens. And these newly produced tokens is being given to you, received by you into your own wallet on a monthly basis. So while the initial Ultima token you bought and froze is frozen for 36 months, after only 1 month after doing this, you get your first newly produced tokens. So month 1, boom, you got now 60% of your Ultima token. You got the payment of 0.6 Ultima tokens into your wallet. Month 2, boom, boom. Every month for 12 months, you are producing new tokens. And now you have 7.2 times more tokens than if you would just hold your token normally. And this is your produced 7.2 Ultima tokens. But what happens to your frozen Ultima token? Of course, that becomes unfrozen after 36 months and you get that back. So instead of having one Ultima token and waiting for the growth of the market, you can become a producer and instead have 8.2 Ultima tokens. Now, if you do the mathematics here and you're looking at this, even if the Ultima token would drop by 70%, because you have 8.2 Ultima tokens, you are still in profit. And this is the power of understanding how you are becoming a producer of tokens and not only a buying, holder, or trader. This is where the biggest profits were made for the people in the Bitcoin run. They were the one who was mining Bitcoin, bringing Bitcoin to the market. And we have the same opportunity now with the Ultima project and the Ultima token. And how do we do this? It's very simple. This company has allowed people to become a producer of Ultima tokens with a simple few clicks. You join this platform, you create your own account, and you now have your dashboard. In your dashboard, you can, by 2 clicks, buy the license and fill your minter with Ultima tokens and start a smart contract. It is fully automated. You just gotta do a few clicks. If you know how to go on Facebook and watch cat videos and share them with your friends, you know how to become a coin token producer with this dashboard. It is very easy. You don't need any skills. It is very secure, fully automated. And because of this, it's going to be fast duplication, meaning everyone is now able for the first time in history to become a token producer. Extremely, extremely powerful, guys. Now, the opportunity we have is to come in first. And why is it better? Because in the first year, it's going to start with a production speed of tokens at 7.2 per year. That is 60% per month. Over the coming months and years, that production speed is going to reduce. In simple words, the earlier you start your farming, the more Ultima tokens you get. So we're not only having the opportunity to get the Ultima token at the best price, but we can also freeze it and get the production speed at the highest rate. And this is giving us a double opportunity here. So this is something to pay attention to. Secondly, when we're looking at the markets, most tokens are extremely volatile and it's being dumped by huge holders. It could be a lot of things happening in the market with high volatility. And most times that is only benefiting the percent who understands human psychology. The vision of this company is to bring the profits to 100% of the community. But to do that, we need to start acting like the top 5%. And instead of trusting that we will, which we want because we are humans, this company has implemented a few mechanisms to make sure we have a stable growth and a healthy market where all of these mechanisms is fully automated. These are mechanisms such as the responsibility indicator. If the price is good, minting of new coins, production of new coins continues like normal. If we go into yellow, then half of the produced frozen for 3 years. If we go to red, then 100% of the tokens produced that specific month is frozen for 3 years. This means that anytime the market drops, there is a shortage of supply, which and this is how it should be done. It removes fear from the market and is now creating a very healthy growth. Second mechanism is the 60-40 split. Of the minted tokens every month, 60% is available for you to do whatever you want with. They are free tokens. Meanwhile, 40% of the minted tokens can only be used to buy additional minting licenses to increase your max load, which means you can freeze more tokens. These 40%, when you are buying a new minting license, they are burnt. So what is happening here is that the supply is getting smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, extremely deflationary. Now, those 60% is powerful still because you're producing 60% new tokens per month is extremely high. So when you're looking at 60% of that being freely available, that is extremely powerful. Now we're looking at mechanism number 3, the 1% a day. Instead of one whale just coming and taking all tokens and dump on the market, and the market goes down and people get fearful and everything is dropping, we can get a stable cash out and payout mechanism here. Of the amount that you freeze, let's say you freeze 1 Ultima token, then you can pay out 1% of the frozen amount of tokens every single day. And whatever you can pay out comes from your 60% balance. So this creates a healthy market. It creates anti-dump mechanisms. It removes fear from the market, and it's able to produce you a cash flow, a token flow every single day, which is pegged to the token. So if the price of token rises, your token production is resulting in higher and higher and higher profits. So this is something that you can go into our training, understand the details of, but this is all to make sure that we're moving away from the normal 5% of the market making money and 95% of market losing. Now we are going to make it open for everyone, the masses, and no one to manipulate the market. And this, I believe, is a huge innovation to create a healthy growth of the market. Now, where do we see this price going? I already started by talking about how the already traded coin went from 10 cents to $100,000. But now with 1.2 million new active users, with a bigger infrastructure, with a bigger community that keeps growing, with excitement and energy, with proof of work, $1 billion turnover last year, you have to make your own expectations of where this can go. But I believe it's going to go much higher than what we did last year. Now, they're going to get this token out on the top exchanges. They already got incredible relationships and a huge listing team, which is going to get this token out on all the top exchanges. They're going to start climbing on CoinMarketCap, and you're going to see how very quickly this is going to become a top 100 coin in the world, and it's going to get a lot of attention. Attention brings liquidity and demand. They are working towards Binance listing. They are working to build a bigger infrastructure where they have a gaming portal being developed. They have over 7,000 patents that they're going to step by step bring to market and use the Ultima token as the infrastructure token. And we are now going to grow towards the big vision of 100 million users, where we're going to have big demand, high liquidity, and a huge community that keeps expanding. So when you put all these pieces together, we have, again, a very, very unique opportunity in our hands where we can get in first of a token in a proven project or a multi-billion-dollar project. And instead of just holding and waiting for the price to go up, you take the token, you freeze it, and it generates 7.2 more tokens. And therefore, your risk-reward ratio is becoming very, very, very lucrative. So how would you get started? How you would get started is to, if you're not a member already, make sure you register your account for free. Whenever possible, which is happening on the 30th of March, you can buy the Ultima max load license on Ultima Farm. This is giving you the license to freeze and produce new tokens. When you have your license, then you can simply buy something called a farm unit, and it automates the process of buying tokens of the market, freezing into your farm and creating the smart contract. Click, click, done. And this is all you gotta do. The opportunity to do this is opening up on the 30th of March, and we are now in preparation mode. You can choose which license you wanna get. The bigger license you get, the higher amount of Ultima tokens you can freeze. So the bigger, of course, license you get, the more max load you have, and the more tokens you can freeze, and therefore the more tokens you can produce. And we're gonna have detailed explanation on this, of course, going forward. Because of this pre-launch that is happening now, the details will come whenever this is ready to be launched. So ladies and gentlemen, I hope you can see what I see, why I'm excited about this. I believe with this, we are now getting ready for the biggest launch in history of this industry. And we are now getting into an opportunity where we are not 5 minutes late into something, we're 5 minutes early. We're right before the explosion is happening. And we're gonna see this taking the whole world by storm. The crypto world is gonna see what's gonna happen. The token price is most likely gonna explode. The revenue of this company is gonna explode. And if you are a crypto enthusiast, then you have a passive opportunity, which is great. If you are an active networker, then you have the opportunity of your life right now to pre-launch this in the greatest way. And instead of me going into how to pre-launch and how to get everything started and how to prepare for this, I want to bring on my business partner, my brother, and an individual that I have been learning from for many, many years. And if there's anyone we should listen to on how to prepare for something like this, it is an individual like Navid, who has already had incredible success in the cryptocurrency market. He has been predicting markets and understanding how the markets are moving, getting in projects early and making huge gains because of this. But also on the networking side, everything that Navid touches becomes a huge success. He's been building organizations to hundreds of thousands of people, generating hundreds of millions in turnover to projects before. And if Navid says that he is extremely excited, and more excited than he's ever been before, guys, then we should pay attention. And Navid knows how to prepare. With those words, Navid, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Emil. Hope everybody is doing well. And I would say it's an understatement to say that I'm excited this time. You know, you, me, and Danish, we came in here in the beginning of April last year, and I mean it's been a very, very interesting journey. And what we saw back then was an amazing momentum. It was absolutely insane. You know, the office was packed as if it was a big event happening every single day in Dubai. It was so packed that you literally could hardly actually move in the office. We believe that we will see nothing less this time because of all the mechanisms that have been implemented that Emil just told us about. I think it was an absolutely amazing presentation, Emil. I think it's very clear, very easy to understand. And, you know, I would assume that everybody on this call is extremely excited as well moving forward. So how to prepare for the biggest launch in history. So what do we mean by that? We believe that this is going to be one of the, probably the biggest launch in network marketing history we've ever seen before, because we have proof of concept, we have proof of, you know, previous experiences, and we also now have a responsible CEO making sure that, you know, you can't, making sure that we can't dump the price, we can't dump the coin. So this makes me really, really excited. So first of all, guys, you need to make a very, very solid goal. You need to make a very solid why. Find that why, find that solid goal that really gets you going. Because this and here, time will be of essence, guys. You will not have time to think this time. If you want to be one of the biggest winners in this launch, you need to act now, today. as we speak, literally, because there is 1.5 weeks to go. 1.5 weeks to go. This is the time where you have time to prepare, to make sure that you engage people around you, to make sure that you reach out to enough people around you for you to have an amazing launch together with those team members that you bring in together with you. So you need to really find that reason why you should move with the Ultima launch. So there is 2 types of people, right? We have the passive people and we have active people. So if you sit here and you are one of the passive ones, what you need to do and what you can do, you can prepare your USDT or Bitcoin. And you can, of course, then when the launch comes, you go out and you buy the Ultima token, you buy the license, and you are set up to go, literally. You just saw what Emil told you about regarding the product, what it will mean, how it will work. And of course, there will be more detailed webinars coming regarding this as well moving forward. But until the launch, it's going to be massive focus on the active part of this launch, guys. So what's going to be the active part here? So the race have begun, literally. If you are not aware that leaders are getting approached right now as we speak for this Ultima launch, you need to wake up. People are getting approached heavily right now because we have proof of concept. We have a proof of concept where we saw what people made the first 3-4 months with the other launch they did with PLCU, guys. This is going to be the launch. So make sure that you are ready. Make sure that you are in the forefront. Make sure that you are not only 1 step ahead. Make sure you are 2 or 3 steps ahead this time, okay? This time, you are not 5 minutes late. This time, you are 1.5 weeks early. And you have the time to really position yourself in a very powerful way. So make your $1 million list, guys. What we mean with that is to sit your ass in front of Facebook, go through that list, write down those names, and go through your contact list in your phone. You know, go through all of them. New, inactive, all the rejections you've been getting for the past years. You know, go through everybody. You need to contact every single one in your existing team here in Ultima as well. Go through these people, contact everybody, make sure everybody knows what's happening right now, because the biggest reason people will not move with this will be the fact that you didn't reach out to them and inform them what's going on. So you need to really get yourself into the zone and really contact all these people, new, inactive, the rejections you got before, people that maybe were busy with some other projects at the time. You need to reach out. You need to engage them again. Let them know what's happening. Social media, guys, very efficient. Obviously, we're gonna have a small little session in the end of this webinar, guys, together with Emil. I think that's going to be absolutely amazing regarding social media. Go through your network groups. You probably have joined many of these different Facebook groups. Go through them. Go in there, look who looks hungry, who have a better approach than other people. Find these golden nuggets out there, guys. They are there, and they are looking for something that is sustainable, that will be here next year and next year and next year and next year. They don't want to jump around from a company for 3 months and then another company for the next 3 months and then another company. Okay, they don't want that. People are getting tired of that concept of moving around. So go out there and find the serious people. Invite with urgency, guys. This is super important. Use the tools, use the flyer that you had for this webinar. Use that flyer to make sure that people are really understanding what's about to get launched here. So they understand that they need to act now and they need to act fast. Use your third-party edification. Connect your upline into the closing part of the call, so they can get a third part that really can engage maybe in a different way than you can. You know, do all this stuff. It will work. It will give you a very, very big advantage. Guys, keep it super simple and duplicate. Don't overcomplicate things. This is a launch. You don't need to go into the specific details. In a launch, it's all driven by urgency. Urgency, urgency, urgency. You don't have time to sit and talk with the person for 1.5 hours. No, it's urgency that matters. You need to call them up. Tell them that you are really in a hurry. You just thought of them. A launch is about to happen. It's 1.5 weeks away. You need to get engaged, and let me know when we can talk again. and give them a few suggestions of times, guys. Keep it straight to the point. Keep it really urgent, and that will definitely duplicate, guys. And lastly, focus. You need to focus on wherever you are going with this. You need to focus on your own personal activity. You cannot focus on your team's activity. If you want your team to move, you need to move. So you need to focus on your personal activity, on your personal actions that you can do in terms of the name list, find new people, contact all the existing people, contact your key people in this team that you already have. Set up a game plan with that existing team to reach out to as many as possible. Put up a team goal. How many people are you going to grow this team to, for the upcoming 1 month, 2 months, 3 months? Set up a 90-day game plan, which I would highly recommend to do, because now things are really getting serious. And this is the time to really do that. Focus, guys. And we believe that if you are going to be the one that focus on this, that focus on contacting enough amount of people, because nobody knows how many enough amount of people is, guys. We have a compensation plan now that is also giving you the opportunity to get leadership ranks twice, paid out again. So there is so many implementations that we have with this company right now that is so exciting. And, please stay focused for your own sake, for your family's sake, and you can literally set yourself up financially in a completely different way than you have done previously throughout your entire network marketing career previously. Because I really believe that. Because when we saw the growth that we saw the last time, Emil just showed you the graph in the beginning of this presentation. That graph is not a joke, guys. And imagine if that graph is repeating itself, but with even more, but with actual stability, and not the possibility of massive dumps happening on the market. For me, that's excitement enough. And with those words, I'm going to leave over to my other brother, Danish. The guy with an amazing beard that I think all of you know about. Guys, today I really want to urge all of you to bring out the pen and paper, because we know what he's going to talk about. This is going to be so many golden nuggets from this topic, guys. You need to really pay attention now, because this gentleman is, for me, he's a communication guru. He is so incredible in communicating, guys. He's so incredible, and he definitely only leads by his heart. He wants only the best for you guys. So really make sure you have your pen and paper ready. Stop scrolling on Instagram if that's what you're doing right now. Get ready and get attention. Direct your attention to Danish right now, guys. Focus for your own sake, for your family's sake. And Danish, I'm leaving over for you now. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Navid. That was amazing. And thank you, Emil, for what a fantastic presentation. I can already see our chat is lighting up, because everyone's like, hey, can we get this presentation? Where in the world did you get this presentation from? Hey, can you send it to us? Yes, that's why we are here. Ladies and gentlemen, we believe in abundance. We believe in one team, one focus, one goal, one mission. Okay, guys? So I see the chat is fast asleep. Can we please wake up? We have 839 people on the call today. Okay, let's wake up. Who's awake here? Give me a 1 in the chat. I don't see any ones. I don't see any ones. The chat is just dossing. It's gone to sleep. I'm not sure what's going on over here. Okay, there we are. Woo. All right, fantastic. That's nice to see that people are actually here. And as Navid said, can we please take out our notepads and pens? We need to make sure that every single one of us is writing something, okay? Because when you physically put pen to paper, it's a lot more different. Thank you, Richard. When you physically put pen to paper, it's a lot more different than just trying to store it in this apparent hard drive of ours, okay? Which is a little bit under high pressure. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm sweating. I'm sweating. And I'll tell you why I'm sweating, because we joined this business exactly a year ago, okay? And as Navid said, when we walked into this office, it was insane. It was insane, because we're sitting in meetings, and at that time, I remember very, very clearly, live scenarios were rolling out in front of our eyes, okay? Live scenarios, all right? Where the price of the coin was just continuously elevating itself. And why it was elevating itself? Because at the time, people were extremely excited, not just based on fluff, not just based on, oh, okay, we believe it might go here, we believe it might go there. No, it was really, really interesting to see where we were going at that time. And we saw it, it was live right in front of us. And the crazy thing, like what Emil just explained, is we have more people. We have an actual track record. We have a roadmap. And of course, we have these things because we're now in our 7th year of this incredible opportunity. How I wish I would have joined on day 1. But you know what? It's never too late. We've got now not a second chance, but even a 3rd chance to catch the wave on the way up. So I speak to us network marketeers. I speak to those individuals who understand the day they joined the business. And I want you guys to write this down. Why did you join the business on day 1? What was the reason why? You know, the guy that brought you into the business, if he or she was very into and invested into your future, what is it that you told that person when you joined the business on that day? Or what did you tell yourself? What is it that you had in the form of a vision board? What pictures did you place onto that canvas? What was that? Today is the day that I want you to remember that. I want you to remember that. I want you to really, really focus on what that was. Because what I really want you to understand is that thing that was your why, those things that were your goals, those things that make you get out of bed, is exactly what needs to come out right now, sit and stare right at your face and say, I'm here, and I'm ready. I'm ready for you to do justice to me. Yes. What is your why? What are your goals? Why are you here? Why did you join this business? Today and for the next week and a half before the launch of the Ultima token, that thing needs to be screaming your name, ladies and gentlemen, like literally screaming your name. And if you didn't tell that to your upline or the person that joined your business, forget that guy. If they're no longer there, it's okay. Tell yourself what that is, because ultimately no one is going to motivate you except yourself, because you are the best at doing it for yourself. And today is the day to initiate some form of willpower within you. Every single person that has come in your life and doubted your potential, put those thoughts aside, ladies and gentlemen. Put them aside. Do not believe them. I don't care how old you are. Put those thoughts aside, guys. Put those horrible thoughts aside, where people came, they doubted you, they said it's not possible. They told you that you were not good enough. They said to you that there's no ways you're going to become successful in this. Put it aside. Do you know why? Because the facts are staring at us right in front of our face. And this is my next point. Please, for the love of God and for the love of whoever it is that you look up to, even if it's not God, okay, whoever it is that you believe in, even if it's the energies that may be, get educated on the history of what happened in December 2021. Get educated in that. Understand how many people were involved in the business at the time. Rex, you posed a question in the chat to say, what does Emil mean by inactive community? Well, let me explain to you. Inactive community means there was not a webinar like this Super Saturday to explain to you how big this is going to be. That's what we mean. We don't mean people were sleeping. They weren't sleeping, they were dead. And the difference between now and then is we have a proof of concept. We have factual information that we need to educate ourselves about. Even if you are not a networker, I urge you to educate yourself about the journey that took place on December 2021. I urge you, and I urge you to understand how this company has developed, how it has gone through trials and tribulations to get to where we are today. Ladies and gentlemen, go and get knowledgeable about that journey. Why? Because when you look at how much money was raised at that period of time, at December 2021, when we launched that coin, it was mind-blowing. And to think that was done during a bear market in one day, where the company didn't have utility, where we had, in essence, a sleeping community, where there was no webinars like this. There was no webinars like what we saw the other day where Dennis Luce was talking. There was none of that. And here we are trying to explain to us, to say, guys, we're about to experience that again. Get prepared, get ready. Knowledge is power. Let's become more knowledgeable about what happened in the past so we can prepare today. As Navid said, we only have a week and a half till this launches. So prepare yourself. Did you say, oh, people said no? Okay, cool. Go back to that person and say, hey, I just want to fill you in on a little bit of information that I have learned over the past day or two. And I really don't want you to miss out on this. So this is what I have to say. Put the ball in that person's court. Explain to them what's about to happen. We're about to launch, ladies and gentlemen. We're about to get serious. Write down every single person that said no and go back to them. Rejection is there to test how serious you are about your dreams and goals. If you get rejected, don't feel disheartened. It's okay. It's part of the journey. But you need to go back to that person and fill their ears with the knowledge that you have today about this wonderful opportunity. We are getting fired up because we know what happened a year ago. And yes, we've waited a full year. Some of you guys have waited with us. So let's go. Come. Let's go together. Why not? And stop believing the naysayers. Stop believing that person that came to you 10 years ago who said you couldn't do it. Is that person forming a big part of your life now? The answer probably is no. No. They're not forming a big part of your life. Ask yourself the question, why? Because their future is not in yours, and your future is not in theirs. That's the reality. So let's get out of that headspace. Let's understand there's a big opportunity here. And for the love of all the energies out there, make sure you get yourself educated, because knowledge is power in this business. Knowing the history about the last token coin launch is very important. Understanding the smart coin and how we are bringing all coins into that mother coin is very important. Understanding what liquidity is and where it applies to our lives is very important. Understanding what the Ultima token launch is and what's going to be providing the gas fees for our new blockchain is very important, ladies and gentlemen. Please get educated about this concept, because when you are educated, here's a secret. Who wants to know a secret? I see the chat has died again. I think you guys are all fast asleep, or are you? I don't know. Do you want to understand and learn a little bit of a secret? Let's go, type 1 if you want to know a little bit of a secret, guys. Type 1, yeah? I can see someone's driving over there. Who is that? Alexander's driving and he's saying 1. Fantastic, Alexander. Here's the secret, guys. If someone comes to you and they are so well educated about the past, they know the present and they can see the future, do you really think someone can say no to you? Like, honestly, answer the question. If I know the past, if I know a little bit about cryptocurrency, if I know what it takes to make up a smart coin, if I know about liquidity, if I know about blockchain technology and how I can add more and more projects onto a specific chain, and I explain the past, and I explain the present and what the company has done and how Alex has given us this opportunity, and I'm about to talk about the future, which is about to roll out on the 30th of March, do you really think someone can say no to me? When I'm so serious about this opportunity and I spend a Saturday, right here, talking about this. Do you really think someone can say no to you? Well, that's the secret. Go out there, learn, educate yourself, guys. We produce all of this for us. It's not for me. It's not for Emil. It's not for Navid. It's not for all the incredible people out there just on this call. It's to go out there and empower. We get fired up about these things because we can see someone and something huge roll out. And all these someones and some things are about to benefit so long as they take action and they educate themselves about this. And they stop looking at the past and say, but this happened, but that happened, but we don't believe it's going to happen again. Guys, factually, everything is there in front of our eyes. We just need to spend some time and look into it. Raise your belief, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. Raise your belief. Our belief is extremely high. Why? Because we have done this before. We have seen it happen. And that's a fact. And no one's going to be able to stop that. Because every single person knows the whys, the dreams, their goals that they have written down on that piece of paper or that vision board. And yes, become an alpha leader. Stop sitting on your couch and sitting there and announcing the call. Hey, there's a call. Let me announce it. No. If your team is not here right now and you have not promoted this call, if you are not promoting this call and you are not creating a culture where there is an expectance of your team. I spoke to Dorcas when we came for the event and she came for the event. And you know what this lady does? She runs a roll call. She runs a roll call. Can you imagine? She goes through the list of all her leaders and she says, hey, James, are you on the call? Good. Hey, Bob, are you on the call? Good. Hey, Susan, are you on the call? Good. Hey, Tony, are you on the call? No, I'm sorry. Tony, did you say you're not on the call? Please. I love you. I want to empower you. Tony, you signed up with me. I know your goals, your visions, your missions, your why. Get on the call, Tony. Get on the call, man. Because we're about to do something that's not been done before with a bigger community, with a much better reinforced structure of how to roll this out. What are we waiting for? We really, really need to hone in on the knowledge aspect of this business, ladies and gentlemen. And if you don't know, I'm not here to make you feel silly. I'm here just to provide that reminder to say, guys, something big is about to happen. And we are experienced in this business. We know CEOs and founders. We know what they say. We know what they don't say. We know what they do. We know what they don't do. This time, every single box has been ticked. And this is the reason, again, why we get so fired up. Can you guys hear me? Can you feel me? Can you hear this energy that's coming out? Give me a 2 if you can hear the energy, guys. Can you feel it like going through your veins? Because the past couple of days, honestly, guys, I've not been able to sleep properly. I don't know. I'm going through a lot of feelings. And the feelings that I'm going through is a big opportunity to take a huge crowd of individuals and empower them. Yes, banking the unbanked. How many times have we seen Alex pull out that new debit card? Have you guys seen that thing? Like, do you know how powerful that is? Some of us are living in countries where getting a bank account and doing a KYC. And my friend, some people don't even have a physical address, but PLCU is giving them a card. Yeah? Let's wake up. Guys, a launch is about to take place. Let's wake up. And I'm not saying it because, hey, Danish wants to make money. No, I'm saying it because I'm getting fired up, because the person that doesn't know about this business needs to know about the business. And you need to give them that opportunity to make a choice of, no, Danish, I'm not in. Or yes, Danish, I'm running with you because I can see my future is in yours and yours is in mine. That's the leader that we need going forward over the next period of a week and a half to set up your foundation, not mine, not Emil's, not Navid's, your foundation, to not only pay your bills, but to secure your why, your financial freedom. This is what we need going forward. We need alpha leaders, and I believe firmly 814 people who have survived the timeline of this call, every single one of you has the potential to become that alpha leader. For the love of the energies out there, do not miss this train. We are going, whether you are coming with us or not, we are going. We are going, but we want you there. Why? Because when you place empowerment as your core goal, money becomes a byproduct. Let me say that again. You got pieces of papers and pens, write this down. Place empowerment as your goal. Put it in the middle of your vision board. Place it in the middle of your vision board. Empowerment. What does that mean? That means you have such a huge level of abundance mentality that your goal is not just to make money. Put that as a secondary thing. Go out there and find people and say, my brother, my sister, there's something big that's about to come. Whether you like it or not, you need to be a part of it. Let me educate you. Let me explain everything to you. Let me enlighten you. Let me tell you about the past. This is not some kind of fluff in the air. This business has done it before. Ask the people that have been involved in this business for more than a year. Superstars like Dennis, Terry and Aniko, Roland, I see him over here, Dorcas, people that have been there first day. Ask them. They will give you the facts. They will not just pump you with random things that they have seen. No, they are going to give you the facts. And we have seen this, ladies and gentlemen. So, like Navid said, go back to the drawing board. Understand that everyone rejected you in the business deserves and really needs a second chance. Because let's be honest, guys, the time that they rejected you till now, chances are they've not really made much of where they want to go to, right? So you need to go back to them because it's your responsibility. And that's my second point. Take responsibility of your teams. Network marketeers, relationship marketeers. You know so many people. You know so many people. Let's go out to those people. Let's capture the market. Something big is about to happen. I hope you see it. I hope you see it. Let us really make sure that we gather all those people and educate them. Educate them, give them the knowledge. After that, write down all the brand new people that you want to bring into this business and explain the business to them with an educated mindset. That's what you need to do. Alex has provided us with this foundation, this platform. Let's go out there. Let's make him proud. Let's make him proud of what he has developed for us. This is for us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go and get the entirety of the network marketing fraternity and bring them here. Why? Because the entire industry is going through a bear market at the moment. And here we are. We're about to conduct the biggest launch in history. If you believe it, because I do, believe me, when we manifest this, we will achieve the biggest launch in history. Every single opportunity right now is in your hands. So when you leave this call, immediately when you shut that laptop down or that phone down that you're probably scrolling on Instagram right now, stop it. I'm talking about your future. Guys, when you leave this call, when it finishes, go into the mirror, close the door. Don't worry. No one's going to be listening to you. No one's going to be watching you. It's just you and yourself. Talk to yourself. Make commitments to yourself and tell yourself tomorrow you are going to become a better version of yourself. You're going to put every single negative thing that's been placed into your mindset in the past aside. Let's build this business with a completely renewed, refreshed mindset. Forget all negativity. Put it aside, guys. Put it aside. You have a golden opportunity over here. Golden. This is the opportunity that's going to get that name that you wanted, not just for people outside there, but for yourself. This is the opportunity that's going to prove to yourself that you are better than anyone has ever told you. This is the opportunity, should your why be a case of impressing your parents or making them proud. This is that opportunity. We have a week and a half. This is that opportunity where when you look at the vision board, for every single one of us that have vision boards out there, this is that opportunity that's going to secure every single thing on that vision board. Whatever you've written there, this is that opportunity. So who is with me? Type a yes. Who is with me? Let's see those 3 letters, guys. Who is with me in this chat box? Let's see. We don't have enough yeses, guys. We don't have enough yeses. We have 782 people on this call. Who is with me? Who's going to build 10 more lines? Who's going to go out there and get into that phase 1 of network marketing? What is phase 1? You're brand new. Guys, I'm not seeing enough yeses, guys. It's not enough. Who is going to build this business like it is brand new? Forget about the past. Forget about all the other network marketing companies you joined that spoiled your credibility. This is not that company. Here we are here to stay. Who is with me in going out there, attacking that contact base, calling every single person, bring them into the business, telling them this is a once in a lifetime. They need to believe you, guys. They need to believe you. Let's raise our belief level. Let's get back into the business like we're a newborn baby. And today is that day. Forget the 7 years. Even though we have it under our belt, it's our biggest strength. Forget it. Let's start today like we just started the business. That is my advice to you. You have the entire weekend to plan, to strategize, to go out there, make those contact lists. Let's launch people. Let's teach them leadership. Let's teach them mindset and how to reject. Because like I said before, rejection is just simply there to test how serious you are about your dreams. Forget the naysayers. Huh? Did you say you went on to CoinMarketCap and read the comment section? Really? Forget it. Forget about it. Because if you want to see negative comments, go to Bitcoin, go to Ethereum, go to Ripple. It comes with the package. It comes with the territory, guys. This is cryptocurrency. Understand what you're about to get into. So let's now go out there with some real calm confidence. Let's go out there and explain the business. Let's go out there and educate ourselves. You don't know the business in and out. If this is the first time you're on this call and you're wondering what in the world is going on, what is going on here? Why is this bearded guy shouting? Why is his energy so high? Tune in, stay close to the fire. Come to the presentations, understand the business, study the tokenomics, study what's about to happen. Get educated because knowledge is power in this industry. No one will refuse you. No one can refuse you when you explain things from a very calm persona, a calm and collected way. That is the way we need to understand the business and then roll out with it. Guys, we have a very short space of time. It's the 18th of March. It's the 18th of March, guys. We have a very few days and I'm worried. You know why I'm worried? I'm worried because there's not enough time. Yes, I'm worried because at the end of the day, we need to work 24/7, literally to build up to this launch because it's going to be fantastic. It's going to be special. Believe it. And let's go out there and let's inspire and let's give with abundance. Because when you give with abundance, you will receive with abundance, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, to every single person that's on this call, I'm going to hand over to Emil, and Emil's going to make us do something very, very special. Okay, guys? So I hope your phone batteries are charged. Okay? And I hope social media is ready for what's about to come. With that being said, Emil, the floor is yours, brother.
Thank you so much, Danish and Navid, and amazing. You know, when we have been a part of entrepreneurship and this industry for so many years, and you've been struggling and you've seen a lot of failures and you have seen so many challenges, and then at once you see the light, it is like this, everything is opening up and the energy is coming out, and it's like, oh my God, everything I've been waiting for is happening right now. So just know where that energy is coming from is from many, many years of seeing what this industry has done and now what can be right with this. And that is why we're really excited. Now, we're gonna have a few minutes more, guys, and then we're gonna end today's call because we know that that we have a lot of work to do this weekend. So what I wanna do, guys, I wanna do something special with everyone. And when I was 19 years old, I started my social media company and I built 4 million followers within a few years. And I learned something that is really powerful. We can do a little bit of that right now, because I believe it's time for us to go viral. It's about to stand up and show the world what is happening. And I will tell you guys one thing. I will tell you guys that every single leader in this industry is now watching this company. Everyone who left is coming back. Huge companies are losing their biggest leaders to this company right now. Why? Even those the same leaders were talking negative, they are coming back, because they know that the opportunity is here. So I want to summarize what Navid and Danish said, guys. If you are not making those phone calls to those leaders now, someone else will. It is already happening now. It's already, we start calling people and they say, oh, I already got invited by someone else. And we realize, wow, it is happening now. So with that, guys, it is time to go viral. And I want everyone to pull up your phones. And I want to do something very special, because if all of us takes out our phones, and whether you have Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, I don't know what you guys are doing, maybe pull up Tinder if that's what you're active on, whatever it is you have, pull it out, go into your stories and make a video on your stories showing this picture, showing the 768 people on the call, and just type out that you that the biggest launch is about to happen. I can tell you guys, if we do a flash mob, every social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, it's all boom, the biggest launch in history. I can tell you guys, you're gonna have people messaging you, and the whole world is gonna know, because with this, with the people on the call right now, we have 765 people, and we're all interconnected. The whole networking world will know about this launch if we do this, and if we do it at the same time, it is gonna be something that people have to pay attention to. So I'm doing mine right now, guys. It is going up on my Instagram. I got 11,000 people is gonna see that right away. And let's get it out there, guys. Add some nice music, put it out there. And I'm telling you this, not for anyone else's sake, but for yours, because everyone will hear about this after launch. And they will remember you were the one that was posting this picture, and they're gonna come to you because of this. They're gonna come to you. So ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready for the biggest launch in history, and with a company that's been for 7 years, with 2 million energized people, 1 billion turnover, where the Ultima exchange, Ultima card, Ultima travel, Ultima gaming, and everything Ultima. Let's get ready, guys, for what is to be the biggest launch in history. With that said, we will send out all the recording, the PDF, the trainings, everything is gonna come out in the Telegram groups. Wherever you found the information from this call, you're gonna find the recording and of course the PDF. With that said, guys, let's go out, let's take over the world, and let's make this year a year to remember. Take care, guys.